Hi everyone, I'm Moody Boo and I am back with a battle. Not really a battle, more of a versus, which is kind of a battle. It's a little bit battly. It's kind of semantics, isn't it? Either way, I found a perfume that if you don't have the cash to pop for a bottle of Nishane Ani, then maybe you should check out Dupe Fragrances Drowning in Vanilla. Now I bought this. I'm not like some kind of spokesman for them or anything. I bought both these. But I really didn't have high hopes for Drowning in Vanilla. These are 1 ounce bottles and they're $55 right in there. Dupe Fragrances does their versions, their interpretations of very popular niche perfumes. And I blind bought this one. I also blind bought another one that is supposed to smell like Fragrance du Bois Oud Orange Intense. Because I know these two fragrances really well and I adore them. And they're fairly new. Another one I want to try is their version of Amber Nargile. And there's another one that I want to try really badly. Anyway, they'll be my next purchases from Dupe. Because damn. No, that wasn't a deja vu. I just felt like it needed to be said a second time for emphasis. If I consider myself a frag head, and I'm not sure I would be able to tell if somebody was wearing Dupe's Drowning in Vanilla or if it was truly Nishane Ani. Yeah. There are some good dupes out there. I'm telling you, there's just some really good houses. Alexandria, what? Really good dupe house. Or is it imitation house? Or is it an ape house? Anyway, they make perfumes that smell like already existing perfumes. Seriously copying a perfume, a lot of people feel differently about that, especially if you're a frag head. A lot of frag heads are like, no, we're purists. You buy the original. The dupes suck. It doesn't matter how good they are, they suck. Well, you got to kind of think of this pragmatically. I want more people to get into perfume. Why? I don't know. I just do. Maybe it's so I actually have something to talk to somebody about if I'm out in public, you know? But I just think perfume has helped me so much. It can be very therapeutic. It can help me just feel in the moment because I'm wearing a perfume that reminds me of something else in the past. And that really brings me to the present. Did that make any sense? Anyway, perfumes, I think it's, the nose is the one sense that is like really kind of forgotten about. Everybody loves paintings, artwork. I mean, Leonardo da Vinci is just like a hero of mine. I just think he was one of the greatest minds of all time. I also love Giger. I think his paintings are crazy, spectacular, sci-fi kind of paintings. Escher, what? I mean, his are illusions, some of them. They're so creative that you're like, wait, I'm walking down the stairs. I'm walking back up the stairs. I'm walking down the stairs. I'm walking back up the stairs. It's just amazing to me how some of these artists are able to put paint, pencil, charcoal to canvas. And then foodies. Foodies is a thing. I love food too. That's why I gained 15 pounds during COVID. Comfort eating. And then the sense of touch. You know, everybody knows touching your lover or touching your newborn baby is like two of the greatest feels in the world. And then hearing music is like crazy, being able to have music help you therapeutically. But people forget about the nose. They forget the sense of smell. You wouldn't have a good sense of taste without the sense of smell. Just saying.
Like the sky and read the bell, ding ding!
So I used to be a real purist about perfumes as well. I was like, dupes, whatever. People are not going to be able to afford, when they're first starting out in perfume, more than likely, all $200, $300, $400 bottles of perfume. So I say baby steps. Let's start them getting on some perfumes and seeing, hey, I don't have to wear J'adore. I don't have to wear Victoria's Secret. I don't have to wear Britney Spears. There are some really incredible options out there. And $50 is a lot easier to afford than $180 or whatever it is. So I don't judge. That is not my area of expertise. And I sure as hell don't want anybody judging me. So I say buy the dupe. Check it out. Or if you have sniffed Ani and you adore it, but you can't afford it, here's your answer right here. Drowning in Vanilla. Wait, here. Wait, yeah, this way. Drowning in Vanilla. $50. 1 ounce. That'll last a little while because the performance is crazy on this. Crazy. They project the same. Actually, 2 sprays, this one projects more for the first couple of hours. And then this one kind of catches up and they kind of stay neck and neck for the rest of the wearing. I'm going to spray them both on again. I've been wearing them both all day, so I can really refresh my memory before recording this, but I'm going to blast again. Whew. They both got, of course, Nishane has a good sprayer, but this, okay, maybe it's not perfect, but you know, it's not bad. It's okay. For $50, it's fabulous. Nishane's is better though. I've got something else on, don't come on me. Whoa. It is an Ani Drowning in Vanilla cloud in here right now. Wow. I will say, I have to say this, since I've been testing this and I've been wearing a lot of this, and because I also have a decant that I wear, carry in my purse of this, I'm kind of tired of Ani. I think I'm going to put it away for the rest of the seasons until winter of next. Now, when you first spray it, Drowning in Vanilla, you get much more bergamot in the first 5 to 10 minutes than you do with Ani. Ani, it's subtle to me. There's a hint of tart in there, but it's nothing too blatant. This one has a pretty blatant bergamot in there. But they both, then they once the dry down starts, within 5 to 10 minutes, they start smelling so similar. Ginger, vanilla, for me, that is the main players of these two. Whew. And they are in very similar proportions as far as the ginger to vanilla ratio. Very similar. I think that Drowning in Vanilla has a little more green notes in there. And it's almost a little more wet. It's like those green notes are heavy with dew or something. Whereas Ani is just a hint drier than that. And I think because of that, Ani is a little more unisex, just a hint. But this is almost like a more intense version of Ani for the first hour or two. They smell so similar. And they both have, it's not a straight ginger kind of a smell. It's like the pickled ginger smell. The ginger sushi, that is like one of my favorite things to eat in the world. I don't do sushi, but I go to the sushi bar to get ginger, pickled ginger. I love it. My husband buys it in little jars so that I can just eat it. Problem is, I open one of the little jars, I eat like half in a sitting, and I'm not sure that's real good for me, but I can eat some ginger. Now I'm doing smoothies, you know, berry smoothies. I got big old root of ginger and I'm cutting that shit in there. So I am smelling a lot of ginger lately. And we're not talking the Gilligan's Island ginger. We are talking the root. The root, the root, the root is on fire. And that vanilla, ginger, green notes, moist green notes combination, especially with this one, not as much with this one, but still has the green notes. Once that trifecta starts to kind of mellow out just a little bit, then the woods start coming up to meet it. And that's when it becomes the most wearable, because it's pretty intense at the beginning. I love the opening of this. I love both of them. I love that wonderful, almost gourmand, kind of a scent that it has at the very top. I am crazy about it, but I do get a little tired of it after a while, I have to say. And I'm at that point right now. So I will be moving on to other scents for spring and summer anyway. But I did want to talk about Dupe fragrances. I'm so impressed. And when it gets to the deep dry down, you don't get that generic dry woody base before it poofs out of existence. And you don't get some screechy, itchy white musk sourness at the very base before it's gone. It just, like Ani, just is suddenly gone. It's just like, hey, it's not there anymore. You don't lose the ginger and the sweetness and that hint of tang and the brightness of it through the whole fragrant wearing. I really don't know if I'd be able to tell if you were wearing Ani or Drowning in Vanilla. I'm really not sure. A lot of you out there might be, dumbass. Of course I'd be able to tell. Well, good on you, but I'm just being honest. I'm not sure I could tell you for sure. And Dua, Drowning in Vanilla, it has a much more defined edge to its line of demarcation as far as where you can smell it and where you can't. When I start going down to it, I hit it and it hits hard, you know. It's not like you start to gently smell it. Whereas Ani, it's more that way. The edges of Ani's projection are a little more feathered. And so I detect it before I smell it. So it's a little more gradual when I'm going in to smell it. If that makes any sense. I know. I don't know why I describe the edges of projection, but sometimes it's important to people, so I want to be thorough. Damn, you gotta check out Drowning in Vanilla. And if somebody is smelling something I'm not, please tell me, because I think Drowning in Vanilla is amazing. I really do. An arm hair went up my nose. Okay. So, yeah, that is my final verdict. Drowning in Vanilla by Dua does Nishane Ani better than Nishane Ani does. Because they also do it for a third of the price, at least a third, if not more, of the price. And there's nothing wrong with that bottle. You know, that's nothing spectacular, but there's nothing wrong with it. And granted, this is 50 mLs and this is 30. But still, if you were to proportionalize that, is that a word? Still, it would be double, very easily, double. So weigh it. Do you want to spend big bucks on Nishane Ani? Now, if you're a collector like me, of course, you probably do. But it would be really cool to have a collection of dupes, I'm thinking, because I've got a few now. I have Dossier, I have Alexandria. Have I even done the reviews of Alexandria yet? I don't know if I have or not, and they're good. They're really good. One of them is, but they're not like exact matches or anything. Alexandria leaves a little artistic license, I think, with their perfumes, whereas Dua, no, it's really similar, so wow. I don't know. If I was you, I think I'd go for Drowning in Vanilla. And then if you love it so much when you're done with Drowning in Vanilla, then just buy the Nishane Ani. But you should check it out first, seriously. All right, well, thanks you guys. I appreciate you being here. I will be back very soon with my comparison of Oud Orange Intense and my other bottle of Dua perfumes. And I also have from Byron Perfumes, Mula Rouge Extreme. I'm going to be recording that today, so I'll post that soon. All right, so thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. Use your nose. Peace.